Caleb, just how good did that swing feel to finally break through and have a huge hit like that in a big moment? Just what'd you see and what'd you feel in that moment?
Obviously it was awesome. Just try to come up big for my team there. But to be honest, I mean, without these two guys right here and Jace Borfin, I mean, I don't even really get that opportunity. It doesn't really matter. These guys kept a lot of runs off the board for us, and Jabo came up with a big swing right before me. So, testament to how good this team really can be. Obviously the swing's great, but it's just a really good team moment there.
And really for you and Tavian, when you were making your decision to transfer somewhere, I'd imagine when you're coming here, you're thinking of playing in games like this, the big crowd. Just how good was it to come through and play the way you guys did today in a big moment and kind of fulfill what you planned on when you came here?
Obviously it's awesome. We're roommates, so he talks about it all the time. He came here to win, and I've kind of bought into that mindset as well. So especially after yesterday, after the dogfight today, to come out with a win, it feels really good for us. Oh, you just got to keep building on this momentum and playing better. So
yeah, I mean, it feels great. I feel like big moments like that are the things you dream about as a kid. But regardless of regardless of a big swing here, it's all about winning baseball games, and I'm glad we did that today.
Their coach had just been ejected. The crowd was going crazy, and then the very next pitch, you doubled to give your team the lead. What was your mindset during all that? What was going through your mind as all that was unfolding?
Right when he got ejected, I knew the momentum just flipped on our side, and I knew right after that I was going to have a big swing and a big moment, and got a pitch a hit, put a pretty good swing on it. So.
Could you describe the play you made in the fifth to rob the home run? Did you actually bring it back, or was it going to go off the top of the wall, or could you tell her, and could you maybe describe that play?
I'm not really sure. I knew he hit it really well. Ball was flying today because of wind. Went back on it. Time to jump pretty well, and
it was going out.
Found in the glove.
Last night, obviously you only had 3 hits. You didn't have any hits through the first 3 innings today. What clicked offensively about 4th inning on?
I think we're just really resilient. I think even if it's not going our way early in the game, we're going to keep battling and keep competing, and we showed that off today.
Yeah, I mean, I think Coach says it all the time. We have really good offense, and we're never really out of a ball game. Especially, doesn't matter how many runs they put on the board. We can start to click on all cylinders, and we're a force to be reckoned with.
On your home run there, I saw the umpire and the catcher pointing at you. Was that a warning that was issued? What was that?
Like during the at bat or after?
It was after you were admiring it.
Oh, I have no idea. I was just trying to, I was really hyped up. I was looking at my teammates. I wasn't worried about those guys.
Hagen, has this move to the bullpen helped you get warmed up quicker? Because it didn't seem like we saw you, and then all of a sudden there you are in the game.
I mean, yeah, I've always been able to warm up pretty quickly. So, I mean, I can get hot really fast if I need to, but I had a little time today.
How many pitches do you think you threw before you came in?
25, 30. Yeah.
Hagen, how would you assess your performance tonight?
I thought I threw the ball pretty decent. I could have done a little better. I mean, it's just a little frustrating that all weak hits and the home run. I wish I'd have got that pitch back a little bit, but the guys in front of me, they're the ones that made me go do it, like go in and do good.
Dave said some pitch, it's a back and forth game. You come in, you're supposed to shut them down, you give up the home run. A lot of guys that don't handle that very well, but you settled in and got the outs you needed to. What was your mindset after that, after the home run?
Yeah, I mean, I gave up quite a bit of home runs last year, so I'm kind of used to it. So I just got to flush it and keep making pitches.
And for you two guys, what was the mindset in the dugout? You come in, it's a tie game in the 8th. What was kind of the mindset about going out there and getting the lead back?
We just have to put together our best ABs, and I think we did that. They were throwing punches, and we punched right back. I feel like we all knew that we were going to win that baseball game, and we went out and did it.
Tailing off that, we're always trying to, get runners on, and I think a true testament was that Brady Slavin's coming off the bench and getting us a knock right then and there, and then John Bolton getting guys over with the bunt. I think that it's obviously huge for that inning, and it turned into us scoring some runs.
So. Dave says I got to talk about who to start in the morning. Obviously, you guys have a banged up pitching staff. Kind of what's the mindset going into the Sunday SEC game where the winner takes the series?
For me, I mean, I believe it's the same as any Sunday game, same as any Friday or Saturday game. We have to go out there, compete, play well, swing the bat, and see what happens from there.
Caleb, Tavian said he felt like the momentum shifted whenever their coach got ejected. I guess he kind of mocked the crowd with a hog call. I'm curious if the guys if y'all saw that in the dugout, did that maybe fire y'all up a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, we were all right on top of the rail when he was going through that AB, especially right after he got ejected. Once he got that hit, we erupted. It was, one of the craziest parts of the games, and it was awesome.
I guess for anyone who wants to take this one after last night, just what are the conversations like in the locker room, in the dugout, and when you fall behind 4-0, just are guys coming up and giving speeches, or what are the conversations like between the team?
We stick together as a team very well. I thought, obviously, everyone will have their conversations about what went wrong and what when their favor. But at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. We got to show up to the ballpark every day and just forget about last night. And when we go down 4-0, it doesn't really matter because we know that if we come into the dugout and we can bring some good at bats to the game, we'll tie it up real quick.
It looked like you got maybe shaken up on the play at the plate. What happened? And are you okay? If you're feeling good physically?
Yeah, I'm all good. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I just dove in there. I couldn't tell if he blocked the plate or not, but closed my eyes, look up, and I wasn't at the plate. So yeah, I just ran to a wall, but I've done that before, so I'm all good.
Okay, guys.
Thanks, guys.